Hello and welcome everyone to part 11, which is the last part of Field Service Lightning series. Today we'll discuss everything related to service reports and we'll have a quick tour of the Field Service mobile application. A very quick introduction about me. My name is Khyati Mehta. I live in Kolkata, India. I'm working as a Salesforce developer at Cognizant Technology Solutions. I am a proud marketing champion. I also lead the Salesforce Women in Tech Group Kolkata. I have run multiple initiatives in India, like helping underprivileged children with Salesforce and helping special students with Salesforce, and for which I was recently featured on Salesforce blog for my outreach work. I love everything about community and helping and giving back to the community. Hence, I'm a community speaker, a trailhead mentor. I also have a blog of my own named as All About Salesforce and a podcast that I run, which is named as Salesforce Offbits with Khyati. You can always connect with me over LinkedIn and Twitter. I would be really happy to connect with you all. So the agenda for today is seeing how we can create and use these service reports and what is the criteria of using it and how wonderful they are, and letting us know all the details that the field service team has been working on. And we'll also have a quick tour of field service mobile application. We'll understand how we can install it, what are the basic needs of logging in into the app, and what features does the mobile application gives us so that we can run our teams accordingly. Service reports, as the name suggests, it is a report. Now, these reports summarize the work that are performed by a customer and can be signed by the mobile worker, customer, or others involved in the work. Now, before you create a service report, you basically you can also create a service report template. Now, to control what appears in your service report, you can create a service report template that would just help you to control whatsoever you want to show in the service report. So users generate a service report for a record by clicking create service report on a record. A record's service reports appear in the service report related list. If you choose not to specify a service report template on a work order, it uses the service report template listed on its work type. Now, if the work type does not list a template or no work type is specified, then the work order uses the default service report template. And the same is true for work order line items as well. Please note, if you want to avoid errors when service reports are generated, please don't deactivate the default service report template. Now, if you want your team to collect signatures on service reports using the field service mobile app, you can simply create pick list values for the signature type field on digital signatures as well. And creating a service report template is quite easy. We will see it in the org on how it can be created. While service reports are being created to give our customers customer summaries of the work that the field service team has gone up there and worked for. So a summary will be basically created in a form of a report, so that if any supervisor or anyone who wants to look on what work has been done by the field service team on a specific case or an appointment, then it can be easily been seen from this particular report. So let's move on to the org and see how we can do things up. So we are here in our org. Let's just go to setup, and in the setup, go to object manager, and over here, if you type digital in quick find, you'll find digital signature. So if you want your team to collect signatures on service reports using the field service mobile app, you can basically create pick list values for the signature type field on the digital signature object. So fields and relationship, and you can simply create a pick list field over here in the type section, and you can use it as per your requirement. Now you also have to make sure that the create service report button is available on the work order line items, or service appointments page. So if I go to manager, and if I find out work order and go to page layouts, click on work order layout, and then I got to just make sure that the create service report button is being given to this page or not. So let's just make sure that the button is there. So I can clearly see the button over here, create service report. Let's make sure it for work order line item and service appointment as well, because these are the places wherein you will go ahead and basically create a service report. So that's the plan over here. So over here also I can see the create service appointment, create service report. Now let's go to service appointment, the last object that we need to check. Go to page layout, click on service appointment layout, and just make sure that the create service report button is there. So now let's create a service report template. For that, go to home and type in service report in the quick find, and under field service you'll find something called service report templates. So these are the templates that will basically help us know or basically summarize that summarize the work order or service appointment in a PDF that our customers and team members can sign on what they have done on that particular maybe appointment or work order. So I can click on new, or if you want to edit the previous one, the template that must be there for you, you can also click on edit. We usually there will be one active template named as standard. So as I said, in case you don't have any service report on your work order or work type, then the standard one will be used at any moment of time if required. So if you're creating a template, you just need to give a name. Give a name. Let's give it like test and click on save. So once I click on save, in the related templates drop down menu at the very top of the template editor, I can also select a sub template. Now each template comes with 4 sub templates which enable service reports for multiple record types. The first one is service appointment for work order. The second is service appointment for work order line item. The third is work order, and the fourth is work order line item. Now the related templates fields shows the sub template that we are editing. Now if I select this, then I am editing this particular sub template. It is usually advised to customize all the 4 sub templates, as that will make sure that your service reports contains the right information. So as per your requirement, you can simply drag and drop the field on whatever sub templates you want, and just click on save. So once you click on save, the service report is now created. You have to make sure that you create on the activate button. If you forget to click on the activate button, then your service report template will be basically of no use, because it will not show in the picture, and it will basically be just created and will not be shown in the work order or anywhere you create. So let's just make sure that our template is being shown in the work order or not. For now, I'm just checking in the work order. So what I'll do is I'll quickly go to the work order object, go to page layouts, go to work order layout, and just add the service report template field over here. This is the service report template field. I'll simply just add it and click on save. So once it is saved, I'll go to my application, refresh the application once, and go to the work orders, click on new, and try to find out the service report template. So ours was test apex house. Let's see if we find it out. See over here, you can clearly see that the test apex hours template is now active. So this is how you can basically create a work order with this particular template. Now, over here in the details, you'll find it that the service report template is the test apex hours one. So now let's create a service report. Now, a service report uh, basically gives our customers summaries of the work that our field service team has performed. And please note that one can generate service reports from work orders, work order line items, and service appointments. But in the field service mobile app, one can only generate service reports from service appointments only. Now, you can generate service reports in the you can't generate service reports in the Salesforce One mobile app. Let's just switch to the mobile version and create a report and see how it looks in our org. So this is the field service mobile application that I've installed in my mobile from the App Store. All you need to do is, according to your device, if Android or iOS, just go to the store and find out the field service application. For me, this is the App Store and I see Salesforce field service application. All you need to do is just install this application. It is free of cost, and it will basically provide you the features in your mobile. So I have installed it. I click on open. Once you click on open, it will ask you to log in. All you need to do is just put on your credentials that you are there, like what your credentials are, and you'll be logged in as normal Salesforce user. All the things that you need to keep in mind is, if you want to use or if you want someone else or any user to open his or her account in field service mobile application, then make sure that he or she does have field service mobile permission set license. If the person will not, if the user will not have this license, then he or she will not be permitted to log in into this application. So once I log in, I see a lot of things going on here. Firstly, let's start from the very top. If I click on the top right, which looks like a calendar, so that is of course the calendar with all the days. And if I see, then I see a dot mark from Monday, like from 3rd to 24th. So I see the dot mark. That means that these are the dates that the service appointment has been assigned to the person. So you can clearly see that from January 3rd to January 24th, the service appointment is running. So this is the service appointment. Now for today, this is the service appointment that I need to do. So once I complete it, it will vanish from this page. So if I click on the if you see on the bottom side, you see something called actions. From here, you can basically create new event, task, contact, opportunity, case, or lead. So this these are some actions, and this definitely depends on how you set your field service mobile application. Now this is some generic, like this is the basic generic version of the field service mobile application, and I haven't set anything because I don't have such requirements. But as per your requirements, you can simply change, and you can go through it how you want to set things up. Now, after that, you see 4 different tabs in the very bottom. The first one we have discussed, which is the schedule that will basically show you your appointments for today, for the current date. The next thing is inventory, which we have discussed in our previous parts. The product request, product transfers, depends on what you create and what you have. We will create one product request or a transfer, and in the organ will recheck whether we can see it in our mobile application or not. The next thing is notification. Over here, if any change is being made or if you're tagged to something, all the notifications will be popped up here so that you get a better understanding of what's going on, and you can simply go through it. And the last thing is profile. It will show your profile, and if you have any absences, it will show it here. So let's go to schedule, and let's click on the service appointment. Once I click on it, I see again a lot of things. Now, the first is work order. This is the work order that the service appointment has been tagged to. Then I see service report, which will create. The service appointment is running from January 3rd to January 24th. The time is also being mentioned. If you want to set any address or contact, you can also do it from here. Uh, the second tab is details. Now, all the details that you have given out will be shown here. So for now, there are not much of the details that I have given, but if there are any details about the service appointment, and everything will be shown here. The next thing is related, all the related tabs will be shown here, and the next thing is field. So you can clearly see that the product request was raised, or the appointment number, anything that is there will be shown here. So again, there is something called actions over down here. So I can create a service report from here. So if I click on create service report, a service report will be generated with all the details, and then you have to click on the get signature. Once I click on get signature, I can simply select the default signature and click on sign and confirm. Once I click on sign and confirm, I'll be asked certain details about me, that who is the person who is signing this document. And the default is the place wherein you have to basically give your sign and understand, just confirm that you have done these things, and just click on save. And you can once the signatures are collected, it will show all signatures collected, and click on generate service report. So if you go to schedule, and if you go to the work order and refresh the screen once, you will see that a service report is generated with the signature of mine. So let's go to the org and see how the service report is being shown. So once I'm here in my org, I'll just refresh the screen so that everything gets refreshed and I see the updated service report. I'll simply go to the service appointment, and the service appointment wherein the service report was being generated. I'll go to the related tab, and I can clearly see a report has been generated. I can see it in the notes attachment, and while I go below down, over here, I can see that a service report has been generated. Let's click on the service report and just check by the signature that it is the latest one or not. So you can clearly see that it's the latest one, and you can like all the details are mentioned here. As I said, that all the work, the field service team, whatever work has done by them will be shown here, and with the signature that they have done it. So if you click on the on the arrow over here, you can simply email the service report to the person, the concerned person directly. So that is also one of the advantages of service reports. So now, if you remember, we also saw a tab as inventory, under which there was something called product request and product transfer. So let's maybe just create a product request very quickly, and just check it in our application, that whether we see it or not. So I'll go to the app launcher and go to product requests, and I'll click on new. And I'll give the work order as 1. Then I will give the shipment type as overnight, and the source location as the warehouse one for now, and just click on save. So once I click on save, I see that the product request number has been generated as PROO2. And if I click on the source location, I can see where the location is and what is it about. So if you remember, we have already discussed this in the previous steps, but let me just quickly show you. If I go to the app launcher and click on locations, I can clearly see SF warehouse, the location that we selected. So I can click on new and create a location of my own, and just basically give it to the service to the product request. So let's go back to our product request, and our product request was PROO2. So let's just switch back to our application and check whether we see this product request or not. So I'm back to my application, and if I go to the inventory tab and just refresh the screen once and click on all product requests, I can clearly see PROO2 that we just created in our org as the product request. And if I go to details, just for the status and shipment type as we chose overnight. So this is the one that we selected. And if I want to go to work order from here, I can simply go to the work order and then to the associated service appointment as per how you want to switch on and off. So this is how you can clearly use the service the service reports, and you can also create such product transfers and check and work out as per your requirement. So yes, this is the end of the field service lightning series. I hope I have done justice to this topic. I have tried my best to cover all the points that are important and that are required to get you started on field service lightning. I hope this was a wonderful and a learning series for you all. Thank you all. Thank you for being a part of this, and do let us know if you like it or not.